So sometime in the weekend, I shared a video of how I'm able to juggle running a company with a staff team, being a mother, running a postgraduate degree, and being a wife and being a minister. And I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, that was very encouraging. Oh, that really encouraged me," and all of that. And I felt like I needed to do a video to, really come out straight. Because sometimes when we have these conversations or we put out information like this, it sort of sells the narrative. It sort of it sort of sells the narrative that everything is easy, everything is perfect, it's just, so like I was saying, it sort of sells the narrative that everything is easy, everything is perfect. I mean, you just wake up, you are being a perfect wife, a perfect mom, a perfect a business owner, a perfect student, and all of that. The truth is, this thing is only possible because we are winging it. I just think it's important to put out that narrative. We are winging it. We win some, we lose some. I I have to do the postgraduate at this time because this is probably the best time to do it, right? Now, and I still have to run the business actually. And I still have to be a mom, and I still have to be a wife, and I still have to be a minister. So the truth is that at some point, different parts will suffer. The wisdom would be to know which parts would it be okay to suffer a little bit at this point in time. It would be terrible for every part to suffer at the same time or all the time continuously. That particular area would then leave a gap. So, but at the moment, maybe for this week, this part is receiving attention more than the other. Let's take, for instance, when I'm writing my exams will be prioritized. Even my husband would say, "You don't have any excuse." So even him is letting go of whatever need of me he has at that moment to say, focus on this, prioritize this, right? So you just have to know that sometimes some things will also maybe like suffer a little bit. And would I say, okay, maybe I should have focused on one thing? No. That would have been the ideal thing, but we are not living in an ideal world. There is never a time I will be a wife alone. We all pray to be a wife and a mother. I mean, most of us do. So I will still have to be a wife and be a mother. And I don't pray to be a mother alone. I also have to be a mother and be a wife. And I don't pray to be a mother and a wife that is not, doing the assignments that God has assigned her to do. So I'll be a mother, I'll be a wife, and I'll be in ministry. And then if God has given me a lot of opportunities and privileges that I can leverage to run a business and get a master's, a postgraduate program, I think it's wisdom to leverage them. So now I know that not many people may have all of these realities. Some people may not have the privilege or even the support. Like I have the support system. I have the privilege of a husband who is able to support me, guide me, equip me to be able to do all of those. So if you are in that position, leverage those privileges. I get what I'm trying to say. Don't wait for when everything is perfect and you have all of the time. You may never really have it. The difference between those women who do more and those who don't is that the ones who do more do it regardless. They juggle it. They have to do it on the move. Now, there are other things I would love to do that are going to be taking sidelines in this season of my life. I think I have this passion and I feel a sense of a calling in my life for the music ministry and going into choir and all of that. But even at this point in my life, I know that that's in the list of priorities. I mean, my husband helped me this morning. We were talking about it. He helped me to, prioritize. And I think
consultation.
I've paid for consultation fee the day I followed you. The very day I followed you, I paid consultation fee. But baby, you said something about cost benefits and also importance and urgency as a way of prioritize. Maybe you can repeat it if it's possible. If it's not, it's okay.
Okay, though I always, I don't know, there's this urge to, especially for some of us that are gifted and talented, and with a sense of purpose, you realize that there will never be a time when you don't have so much on your table. And this morning, my wife looked so overwhelmed, obviously, with so many things that she will have to navigate, especially in the coming week. And if you're a student of leadership, you must have heard about the time quadrant, how to prioritize. And it's a common knowledge that when you want to prioritize, we've been told to use this is important and urgent sort of four quadrant to place activities that are important and urgent as top activities to attend to, as well as activities that are important but not urgent to also look for time, within that time frame to ensure that we complete or we pay attention to those tasks, and then come to activities that are not important and not urgent. Don't, I mean, just throw them in the dustbin. And there are some
they're not important, they're not urgent.
Yes,
so
those
they
are
shouldn't
just
be on the list.
and many people
with time.
actually focus on those that you go and be gisting. Those are, I mean, like, I don't understand. But again,
and then you complain that you don't have time.
Yeah, time is fixed, 24 hours for everyone, both to the rich and the poor. The one with so much activity cannot have more, and those that are using theirs for nothing don't even have less. So that's what we all have. But again, I think where the wisdom is yes, like my wife, what she put forward seems to fall in the category of importance and urgent. But again, when so many things are, are top list on your importance and urgent kind of an activity, then that's where you put in what we call the cost and the benefits. So the cost and the benefit will help you to prioritize among tasks that you've considered very important and very urgent. You sit down and ask yourself, what will it cost me to do this activity? The cost. To take me time, blah blah blah. It's a good thing to have. Like, she's running a postgraduate degree. So I asked her, can you please just tell me exactly what the cost will be to do each of these analysis? Like I said, once you use the importance and urgent kind of quadrant to arrive at those activities that you feel are very important and very urgent, to further prioritize even among those activities that you consider very important and very urgent. That is when to put in what we call the cost benefit analysis. So you're going to sit down and count the cost. Which among these important and urgent activity would draw more from you?
Like the example you gave this morning when you asked me, this book that you want to finish, you are saying, I want to finish this book. What is the cost?
Yeah.
And what will you benefit?
Yes. So
this exam, what is the cost and what will you benefit?
So yes, she prioritized a customer that she needs to deliver her work within 2 weeks. She asks exam to write in 2 weeks, and probably with textbooks to read within 2 weeks. She's doing driving school
Yes.
She's attending choir, going for choir rehearsals, and I'm like,
ministry.
and then ministry that they are, need to meet every day. And
I was talking about food.
Yeah, food. I'm adding weight now, so people are commending that I'm adding weight, and so I'm part of our project. To ensure that I'm not skinny, and all of this, even our baby too, and we have to look at it one after the other. Looking at the customer that she needs to deliver a book for me, I'm like, what will you gain from delivering these women? How much is involved? If the amount involved will not match the time that you will have to do, you push it away.
It's not beneficial enough to be prioritized.
Yes, though it's to you, I'm a customer, I want to keep you to review it. I said, no, you lose some, you win some. You win some.
And just like how you said, when I was talking about having to complete driving school so that I can take baby to school, and you were like, in the view of other things that can come later, since the purpose can still be achieved without it being.
We can solve that one. If need be, that I will be dropping him in school. I can, we can also seek help to drop. We don't lack help in that area, so it's not a top thing to devote 3 hours. Say you're going to drive
when I'm complaining of time.
No.
So I think for mamas, so the thing here is this: we will always have things on our table.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the things my husband made me to understand when he was talking about that everybody has the same time, whether you're busy or you're not busy. So we always have things on our table. Now the question is, how do we prioritize so that you will be able to do the urgent and important things in the time being? Something may be urgent now and important now, and by next week it's not. Like if I finish writing exam now, I still probably have 1 semester, but in the next week that may not be a priority because I still have like 3 months to catch up. So for every day you can prioritize by checking what is urgent, what is important. So none of us has it all perfect. We're actually winging it, and I don't want to come out here and put a narrative that is wrong. No, I don't want you to think of me as, oh, she's perfect, she's getting it, everything. No, my husband knows I cry to him every time. Maybe I'm overwhelmed, and he will sit me down and bring clarity and bring like direction. It's also good if you have somebody that can help you do that. But if you do not have, I think this video will serve the purpose by just helping you to sit down and follow what's the 4 quadrants: importance, urgency.
Then for those that fall in the category of urgent and very important, then cost benefits, and also
to now narrow it down. And when it is not urgent and it is not important, trash can.
Destiny waster.
Destiny waster.
Run. All right.
Okay, so here is a quick insight. If there's something you love doing, something you're passionate about, but at that time it's not important nor urgent, the other way you can do it is to do it at your pocket times. Like the time we're recording this video, we were literally driving to work. He was going to stop me at my own workplace before heading to his, and that was a pocket time because what could we be doing in the car? Gisting, laughing, and we might as well record a video. Okay, so that was a pocket time for me to record this. Now at another pocket time, I am sitting here waiting for him to come and pick me up, and in between what I'm doing, I'm recording this insert to provide this further explanation on how you can use your pocket time for other things that are not important, not urgent, but something that strikes your passion. All right, thank you, baby, for sharing your wisdom with us. He blessed me this morning. I was like, I'm going to talk to mamas, and it's going to bless you too.
Thank you.
See you some other time. Bye-bye.